Today we are covering logarithmic notation. And I'm going to start by reminding you on about the three rules of logarithm. Topic is logarithmic notation. Yeah, so this is what we are covering today. And under these logarithms, we have three rules of logarithm. And the first one is we can say a log to base a x y is the same as log a x, and y means it's like multiplication. It's almost similar to the rule of indices, where we are talking about when we have a multiplication, you are supposed to add. While we have a division, you are supposed to subtract. In this case, here we have xy, it's like x times y. And you are supposed to add to have log ax plus log ay. This is one of the rules of logarithm. Then b, where we have division under logarithm, also to indices, we are supposed to subtract log to base a, then x all over y, we are going to subtract like this, log to base ax minus log to base a y. And this is the second law of logarithm. The third one, c, where you are given log to base a x raised power n. This is the same as writing, you start with n this power n, then log to base a x. And these are the rows that we are going to deal with in the questions that we are going to handle for now. We can start with this question where you've been given a half log to base 2 9 plus log to base 2 open the bracket 5x minus 4 is equals to 7. In this question, yeah, it was done in 2020. On my left hand side, we have log and log. Then on our right hand side, we have a number 7. We don't have log. You cannot proceed with this question the way it is. On my left hand side, I'm supposed to have log, and right hand side, I'm supposed to have log. On this side, so I know I'm also supposed to have log, and that log should be to base 2 raised by something is equals to 7, like this. Log, since my left hand side I have log to base 2, this what going to direct me on my right hand side. Log to base 2, we can say to power x is equals to 7. Then this 2 takes the position of 7, and 7 becomes the power. Then on my left hand side I'll be left with x. So I can say x is equals to 2 raised power 7. And 2 raised power 7 is what? 2 raised power 7 is equals to 128. And these are the value of x. I can come here and say that the log to base 2 128 is equals to 7. Where we have 7, we are going to replace with log to base 2 128, so that you can have a uniform log on our left hand side and right hand side. I have log to base 2 9 plus log to base 2 5x minus 4 is equals to, we replace 7 with log to base 2 128. Now we have log to base 2 uniform on our left and right. Then after that, the first, I have log to base 2 9 is in the third row of logarithm. Same case to the first. I have log to base 2 9. You can write it in this. You can start with the log to base 2 9 raised power half, and an upper raised by half means square root. So this is the same as square root of 9 plus log to base 2 5x minus 4 is equals to log to base 2 128. Log to base 2. Then square root of 9 is what? 3. You can start with log to base 2, 3. Square root of 9 is 3. Plus log to base 2, 5x minus 4 is equals to log to base 2, 128. And on our left hand side, we have positive. So we are going to pick a single log. We pick a single log to base 2. Then due to plus, where we have plus, we are supposed to multiply. We are going to multiply. Same case, under the law of indices and logarithm, they are almost the same. Where we have plus, we multiply. Minus, we divide. So we start with, you can open the bracket 3. This 3, open the bracket, 5x minus 4 is equals to log to base 2, 128. Then after that, you are going to drop the log to base 2 to half. 3, open the bracket, 5x minus 4 is equals to 128. And you are going to open the bracket, 3 times 5x, it's 15x minus 12 is equals to 128. 15x is equals to 128 plus 12. And this is 140. Let me see. 128 plus 12 is equals to 140. Correct. 140. 15x is equals to 140. Divide by 15 and 15. You have 140 all over 15. Supposed to be 9 1 over 3. That should be the correct answer. Next, so for x, you can say this number 1, you can say this number 2. Yeah, you've been required to solve for x log 7x minus 3 plus 2 log 5 is equals to 2 plus log, open the bracket, x plus 3. If they are silent, you are not given log to base, they are silent like this, it's upon you to know that this is supposed to be the same as log to base 10. Log to base 10, log to base 10, like that. And we have log. On our right hand side, here we don't have log, but you have log. You cannot proceed the way it is. But we have 2. I also need to have log to base 2. This plus something is supposed to give us these 2. Come here, first of all, let's work for these 2 and say log to base 10, then x is equals to 2. Then after that, my left hand side, I'm going to be left with x. 10 takes the position of 2 and 2 becomes the power. Is equals to 10 squared. 10 squared is 100. And where we have 2, we can replace with the log. And since our x is 100, we are going to say 10, 100 like that. Come here, log to base 10, 7x minus 3 plus, this now is in the form of the third law of logarithm. We can write it like this, log to base 10, 5 squared is equals to, here we have 2, we are replacing with log to base 10, 100 plus log to base 10, x plus 3. That being the case, on our left hand side, we have plus. When we have plus, we are going to multiply. We multiply. When we have minus, we are supposed to divide. Pick a single log to base 10 because they are common. Log to base 10. Then open the bracket, 7x minus 3. 5 squared is what? 5 squared is 25. Is equals to log to base 10. Then 100. We open the bracket, x plus 3. That being the case, log to base 10 is uniform on our left and right hand side. You drop, you work out the powers to have 25, 7x minus 3 is equals to 100 x plus 3. 25 times 7, 25 times 7 to have 175 x minus 25 times 3x, 75 is equals to 100x plus 300. Like terms, 175x 175x is equals to 300 plus 75. Negative 75 to the other side to change sign from negative to positive. So 175x is equals to 375 divided by 175 by 175 to get x as what? 375 divided by 175, 375 all over 175. Yeah, we get 2 1 over 7. 2 1 over 7. That should be the correct answer. That should be the correct answer. Yeah, 2 1 over 7. The next question, you've been given 2, given that 2, this number 3, given that 2 log x squared plus log square root x is equals to k log x. Find the value of k. Yeah, find the value of k. 2 log x squared plus log root x is equals to k log x. The first one, 2 log x squared, it's written in the form of the third law of logarithm, like this. So we can convert it to this log ax is power n, and we are going to have log x squared plus log root x is the same as x raised power half is equals to k log x. Log x, 2 squared is 4 plus log x raised by half is equals to, yeah, we can say log x raised power k, because this was written in the form of the third law of logarithm. Pick a single base, pick a single log on your left hand side to have log, then x 4 plus x and a half is equals to log xk. Drop the logs to have x plus x is by half is equals to x is power k. Then, since bases are the same, pick a single base, x, add the powers. 4 plus a half is equals to x is power k. Base now again are common, drop the bases, work out the powers. 4 plus a half is equals to k. 4 over 4 plus 1 over 2, LCM is 2. 2 divided by 1 is 2. 2 times 4, 8. Plus 2 and 2, it's 1. Yeah, it's 1 like that, to have 9 over 2. 9 over 2 is the same as 4 and a half. And that should be the correct answer. That is the correct answer. We proceed. The next question will be given. You've been given that log 4 is equals to 0.6021 and log 6 is equals to 0.7782. Without using mathematical tables or a calculator, evaluate log 0.096. Yeah. Given that log 4 is equals to 0.6021 and log 6 is equals to 0.7782, evaluate log 0.096. 0.096 is the same as 96 over 1,000. First of all, we can get the factors of 96 in form of 4 and 6, so that you can apply them and then substitute, because we've been given the values of log 4 and log 6. say that log 0.096 is the same as log 96 all over 1000, second law of logarithm. And we are going to write it in this way. We say log 96 due to division minus log 1000. For 96, using the 3-factor method, we can start with the 4. 96 divided by 4, we get 24. 4 because of 6. For 100, 100 is the same as 10 cubed. Now we have 96. Come here and say log, you can open the bracket, 4 squared times 6 minus log 10 cubed. Like that. Open the bracket on our left hand side. Open the bracket to have log 4 squared plus, due to times, we add log 6 minus, this is the form of the that we can start with the 3. We start with the 3 log 10. Write it in the form of this log 4 squared. You can write it in this format here. To start with the 2 log 4 plus log 6 minus 3 log 10. Then 2 log 4 is what? Log 4 is here. You substitute 0. Remember, you are not supposed to use a calculator. 0.6021 plus log 6, it's here, plus 0.7782 minus 3, but log 10 it's 1, 3 times 1 like that, which is supposed to be 3. We can open the bracket to have 0.6021 times 2. It's supposed to be 1.2048 plus 0.7782 minus 3 to get what? Plus 0.7782 minus 3. Yeah, and the correct answer is supposed to be bar 1.017. That was the answer. It was the answer. We proceed. Still in logarithm. And kindly make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, please. The next question you can have you've been given 2. Yeah, you are given 2 log x minus log x minus 2 is equals to 2 log 3. Yeah, in this question, you've been given all the logs. We have log. Here we can solve. You can solve directly and say 2 log x is in the form of that row of logarithm. You can start with the log. You can start with the log x squared minus log x minus 2 is equals to log 3 squared. Here in this way. That being the case, we have minus. Having minus, negative sign. Having a negative sign, it means we are going to divide. That is according to the law of logarithm and as well as the law of indices. To have log, then x squared all over x minus 2 to bracket is equals to log 3 squared. Drop the logs to have x squared all over x minus 2 is equals to 3 squared is 9 all over 1. Then you can cross multiply to have x squared is equals to start with 9 x minus 2. X squared is equals to 9x minus 18. And this equation will be in the form of a quadratic ax squared plus bx plus c is equals to 0. You rearrange x squared minus 9x plus 18 is equals to 0. Take the first and the last. 1 times 18 it's 18. 1 times 18 is equals to 18. But from the factors of 18, we want negative 9. It's 6 times 3 is equals to 18. But negative 6, negative 3 is equals to negative 18. So where we have, it's supposed to be negative 9. So where we have negative 9, you can replace with negative 6x, negative 3x. X squared minus 6x minus 3x plus 18 is equals to 0. GCD of x squared and 6x is x minus 6, then minus, then 3. 3x divided by 3 is x, negative and positive divided by negative, it's negative. 18 divided by 3 is 6, is equals to 0. X minus 3, x minus 6 is equals to 0. X minus 3 is equals to 0 and x is equals to 3. X minus 6 is equals to 0 and x is equals to 6. Yeah, and those should be the answers. Next, you are given log to base 3x squared minus log a half. Yeah, a half log to base 3, then x is equals to 3 over 2. Is equals to 3 over 2. Log into bracket log to base 3x squared minus a half log to base 3x is equals to 3 over 2. Yeah, in this type of a question in logarithm, you can say let m be log to base 3x. So when you have log to base 3x, you are going to replace with m. Then we have squared minus a half log base 3x. We have said let it be m is equals to 3 over 2. Then you can get the LCM of 2 and 2, it's 2. Multiply divided by 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 by 2 and by 2 and by 2 and by 2 and to have 2m squared minus m is equals to 3 in the form of a quadratic. To have 2m squared minus m minus 3 is equals to 0. 2 times 3 is 6. From the factors of 6, we want negative 1 or negative m. 2 times 3, but 2 minus 3 is supposed to be negative m. So we are going to have 2m squared plus 2m minus 3m minus 3 is equals to 0. Then GCD of 2m squared and 2m, it's 2 and m plus 2, like that. Sorry, this is 1. 2m divided by 2m, it's 1, yes. Then negative 3 GCD, 3m divided by negative 3, it's m. Negative and divided by negative, it's positive 1. 3 divided by 3, it's 1, is equals to 0. 2m minus 3, m plus 1 is equals to 0. 2m is equals to 3 divided by 2 by 2. And this is supposed to be 1 over 2. 3 over 2 or 3 over 2 or 1 and a half in terms of proper fraction. M plus 1 is equals to 0. M is equals to negative 1. Then, but m is not the answer because you had said let m be log to base 3x. But the examiner wanted us to find the value of x. So you are going to come here, allow me to do it here. You are going to come here and say m it's here. Log to base 3x is equals to negative 1. My left hand side, I'm going to be left with the x. 3 takes the position of negative 1 and negative 1 becomes the power. So x will be 3 raised by negative 1, which is the same as 1 over 3. Or we can say log to base 3x is equals to 3 over 2. 3 over 2, and this is the same as x. I'm being left with x on this side. 3 takes the position of 3 over 2 and 3 over 2 becomes the power, and this is the same as root 3, then 3, yeah, cubed. And those should be the answer. Those should be the correct answers. We proceed. Now we learn this part. Next, you are given log. You are given log to base 2 x squared minus 9 is equals to 3 log to base 2 plus 1. Yeah, so this is what we are solving. We have log and we have log. Here we don't have log. You cannot proceed in this way. In the way this question is, you are supposed to have log uniform log, and here we are also supposed to have log. But what is guiding us? It's this log to base 2. Know that here we are also supposed to have log to base 2. This plus something is equals to this one. Come here and let's fast forward for this one. Say log to base 2, then x is equals to 1. This side I'm supposed to be left with x. 2 takes the position of 1 and 1 becomes the power. 2 is power 1, it's 2. But we have x, you can replace with 2. So log to base 2 is equals to 1. But we have 1, you replace with log to base 2 is, yeah. And say log 2 x squared minus 9 is equals to log, 3 log 2 plus log 2. To have log 2 x squared minus 9 is equals to this 3 log to base 2 is in the third row of logarithm. So we are going to write it as log 2 cubed plus log 2. Next, log to base 2 x squared minus 9 is equals to log 2 cubed is what? 8 plus log 2. Log to base 2 x squared minus 9. On our right hand side we pick a single log to base 2, and since we have plus, we are going to multiply 8 times 2 to have log 216. Log 216. Then after that, you come here and say log 2 x squared minus 9 is equals to log 2 and 16 and 6. And since log to base 2 is common on our right and left hand side, drop them to work out the powers to have x squared minus 9 is equals to 16. Then x squared will be 16 plus 9, and x squared is 25. X, just give two values of x, and x is supposed to be square root of 25 plus or minus, to be plus or minus 5. Yeah, plus or minus 5. This means that x can be negative 5 or positive 5. Yeah, those should be the answers. Next we can have you are given 6 log 2 third root of 64 plus 10 log 3 fifth root of 243 fifth root. For 64 is the same as 4 cubed. Yes, this is 4 cubed. 4 243 is the same as 3 raised power 5. Yes, 3 raised power 5. Then next, come and say that 6 log to base 2 for 64, it's 4 raised power 3. But since here we had the third root, you can say power times 1 over 3 means that third root, plus log, can start with the 10 log to base 3, 243, it's 3 raised power 5. Then into bracket raised power a fifth, this fifth here. So raised power fifth means fifth root. You can cancel the powers by 3, 1 by 3, 1 by 5, 1 by 5, 1 to have log 6 log to base 2, 4 plus 10 log to base 3, 3 is equal, like that. You can say comma log to base 2, 4 raised power 6, like that. We are iterating that row of logarithm. So 6 becomes the power plus log 3 raised power 10, 3 raised power 10 to give us what? To give us let's see, so log, first of all, let's have a log to base 2, 4 is equals to x. You can say it's equals to x, so that 4 is equals to 2 raised power x. Then for 4 you can write it as 2 raised power 2 is equals to 2 x. Drop the bases and x is equals to 2. So this is 2. Then it means where we have 2, 4, the whole of this we are going to replace with the 2. So 6 times 2, then plus, for log to base 3, 3, we can say is equals to y. Then this side I'm going to be left with 3 is equals to 3 raised power y. And according to the law of logarithm or indices, 3 is the same as 3 raised power 1. You can say 2 power 1. You drop the bases, y is equals to 1. So the whole of this will be 1. The whole of this will be 2. So 10 times 1, and this will be 12 plus 10, and this is supposed to be 22 as the correct answer. So this is different from the others. So next we can have I think we have done everything. The rest are similar. All the rest are similar. They are related. But you can handle the very final. One. And say you are given log, let me see the best one. So let's have this log x minus 1 plus 2 is equals to log 3x plus 2 plus log 25. Yeah, you can have this, you can close with this. For 2, here we have log, we have log, we have log, and we have log. Here we don't have log, but you need to have log. And since they are silent, when they are silent, you can just say log to base 10, log to base 10, log to base 10. So that here you can also have log to base 10 is to x is equals to these two. X is equals to 10 squared, which is 10 squared is 100. Have you done this question? And we done this question? Let's proceed, no problem. Then if we repeat log base 10 x minus 1 plus log, so where we have x, we are going to replace with 100. Log 10 100 is equals to log 10 3x plus 2 plus log 10 25 plus, according to the law of the indices and logarithm, now we have plus, we multiply the powers. Log 10 then 100 x minus 1, this 100 is equals to log, pick a single log, 25 3x plus 2. Drop the bases, log, drop the logarithms to have 100x minus 1 is equals to 25 3x plus 2. 100, open the bracket, minus 100 is equals to 75x plus 50, then like terms, 100x minus 75x is equals to 50 plus 100. 100 minus 75 is supposed to be 25x is equals to 150 divided by 25 by 25. And x is supposed to be 6. X is supposed to be 6. 6 as the correct answer. So logarithms are as easy as that. So bye for today.